I picked this one because me and you have been dealing with some interesting comments recently.
Hello.
So, a new report reveals that toxic behaviour in gaming is on the rise. No, it's fucking not. It's not in. Maybe on YouTube. When we put videos out and people want to say some really passionate things about it. So,
It's passion. People are passionate
yes.
about their games.
People are. And I give you this thing. It's like football. You know when you watch a football, who's the bastard in the black? Yeah,
Yeah. Who ate
yeah.
all the
And then
pies?
it's who ate all the pies.
That'll be the ref,
There's
by
the
the way.
us and Wenger one that they had. The
Yeah.
cheeky smile. Da, 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 I won't say the full thing because I want to put
Well,
this on YouTube.
the thing is about football chants is most of them involve swear words, and a
Yeah,
group of about somewhere anywhere between 10,000 to 20,000 people singing it at once, and
yeah.
families go to these games. But hey, it's part of the fun. But then
Uh,
there's
I,
banter between teams. There's a little bit more than that
I
between teams and fans of teams, and you
now
get that across all sports. You really do.
I, right. I just want to point something out. Yeah, I think that this is women not understanding how men function. I really do, I just look at the picture there for crying out loud. Yeah, toxic gaming behaviour, women most affected. Asteroid hits Earth, women most affected. Goes shortage of genital cleaning stuff, women most affected. Yeah, willy warmers, only 25%, women most affected. Stupid things like that. Yeah, goes what one in what's it? 1 in 4 women are homeless. Women most affected. No, hang on a second. One in 4. That means 3 are men. Men most affected, and it's always this kind of nonsense. So, a recent report from Unity states that 53% of game developers have noticed an increase in toxic behaviour over the past year. This must be the Activision people. Um, this is something we all need to address. So let's look into the details. So so there's workplace behaviour, and we always bring this up, and we bring this up, especially when we're talking about Activision, how they had all their fun stuff, and it was just behave professionally, and not even behave professionally, just be polite and kind to your fellow colleagues. So, according to them, multiplayer game report says 53% of devs say have seen a rise in toxic behaviour. So, what counts as toxic? Disruptive play, harassment, extremists, cheating, and inappropriate content. All right, so are we talking about the guy who spams music over the audio channels when you're playing a multiplayer game? Because that is the fucking height of toxicity, Nige. That really is the height of toxicity. I hate it, especially if it's a crap tune that I don't
It's
like.
it's just annoying. But you can mute that person.
I just extremists. How on a game? Nige, tell me. When I think of extremists, I think of people going into the real world and causing violence or property damage to people or to things. Yeah. How have we got that in video games? It's virtual for fuck's sake. You hit the button, it resets. You turn the console off and restart. It goes back to normal. Harassment is the other thing too. I'm sorry, kids today are a little weaker than we were. Yeah. God, you need just anyway.
Well, I hear my kids playing, and yeah, some of the shit that comes out of their mouth towards other
Oh,
people just because of what's happened in the game. I'm sitting there going, mate, you're actually being toxic. I'm not toxic, mate. The shit you're
it's
doing
not.
and calling
I
out
wouldn't.
what you're saying, you're playing on my account. If they report you and they listen to the audio, you're
Mm,
likely to get banned, and that's my account. Fucking stop.
I, I just it's just rude. You don't need to call it. Just remember, it's just rude. Just stop being so rude, you little shit.
I don't.
Um,
Yeah,
you
well,
should.
fucking teenagers, man. But you
You
can't.
want right? You want to hear my son when he's playing a game and he's swearing, effing, and blinding because something's not working out his way. And do you know what he's
Yeah.
playing? He's playing Planet Coaster, and it's not gluing the tracks together. Um,
No, mine are just when they're playing with other players,
yeah, it's yeah,
and
I know
it's
that.
something. It's something going on because if if someone's better than you at a game and they kill you, that person's obviously cheating. Obviously.
No, no, nudge, nudge, nudge. No, they're absolutely right. They're completely right. They are cheating.
Cheating.
They're cheating. It's one of two things, yeah? It's either they've got a better internet connection than me, they've got shorter arms, so their reactions are faster than mine,
Yeah, there's got
or they're
less travel
cheating.
to go. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. No nerves don't have travel
It's got
speeds. It's
nothing to
fine.
do with them being
I'm
on
playing
the
it. I'm
same
getting,
platform with the same limitations and them just having a slightly better aim. Nothing to do with that at all.
or
They are
just dumb
cheating.
luck.
And
Just dumb luck.
the only issue with the constant nonsense I have to put up with when they play their game in the front room is when I'm working in that same room and I'm trying to concentrate or have a meeting. That is when I put my foot down and I'm like, get the fuck out of this room. I'm not listening to that. I can't actually work. So
The other thing too is, I, I do get people do feel, as I said, it comes back to like football and sports and stuff, and people do get passionate about these things, yeah. And I think
yeah,
FPS games are probably, it's ironic because I looked at this and I was thinking, oh, it's going to be FPS and it's going to be sports, isn't it? So I looked at the stats, 51% reporting following. Sorry, most FPS games are affected by about 51% toxicity. So it's half and half. So that's the logic, yeah. I got shot, yeah. I'm not toxic. That person's toxic. That's what that looks like. It's a bastard. Blah, 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 blah. And then it then goes to sports and racing titles. I'm not sure about racing titles, but definitely football. There's a reason that I don't play FIFA or whatever. What the fuck's it called? Pardon my
yep.
language. What the hell's it called now?
FC24 or something.
Yeah, I cannot
So
play FIFA with anyone.
it'll be FIFA. It'll be when you're playing online racing, maybe Forza Motorsport Online or
Gran
PlayStation,
Turismo
Gran Turismo.
or yeah, yeah.
So it'll be those online, and yeah, any FPS, literally any FPS that you play as PvP, there will be half and half for sure.
Yeah, it's it's like kind of what's it? It says I don't believe this 70. I do not believe this. If it's gone up, why has 76% of gamers avoided these things? Bullshit. The games that you're playing are probably crap or boring or haven't been updated. Please see Call of Duty Warzone as an example. Or you just got bored with it and you moved on. Apex Legends, see that as an example. I played that for I think 3 months straight, and then I stopped playing because there were better things to do.
Yeah. So the only when I used to play Counter-Strike 1.6,
Oh yeah.
so back in the day, I used to actually go to a kids. Would you believe it? PCs back then that you could buy were so expensive. You go to a place called a LAN arena where they had loads of PCs all lined
I
up.
went there with
Yeah.
you.
And I was playing Counter Strike there and had teams and all that sort of stuff. And there was a guy there who was in a team called the Four Kings. He was his character name or his handle was called Nemo, and he knew the person who worked there. So me and him were playing games together. But the other two who worked there were also fairly good at playing. And whenever they got killed, they would always acknowledge. Just I could hear them silently go, "That was a fucking good shot," and they're dead. They've been killed by someone with skill, and they acknowledged the fact that they just were a better player. And that's the difference between these little twats who play nowadays, who think nobody is better than them and they're the king. When they come up against someone who's better than them, that's the end of the world, and it's hell will rain fire. But when I played with these people who were actually good, and they were playing against people and they got shot, killed, etc., they would acknowledge the fact that it was actually a cracking shot that got them because they know they're good.
So
If you see what I mean.
I
That's
see
the
what you mean.
difference between now and back then.
I think that kids are missing a level of emotional intelligence or maturity that we might have had at that time. But at the same time, I remember being between 13, 16. I was a little shit. Part of growing up, you have to go through that. It's a rite of passage. I think on an evolutionary basis, your parents are supposed to not like you, so they kick you out, and you have to go and survive on your own. I think that's why the kids behave like that, and that's why parents have that reaction to them. But you need to make sure that they have a level of emotional maturity. So, I think that the toxic behaviour just might be just general shitty behaviour, and I do think people are a
Yep.
lot fucking weaker today too. They're so bloody sensitive. Hey, you know what? I actually saying about sensitive people. Imagine this, yeah. PlayStation
Portal.
Portal, sorry. Oh my god, your face
Oh,
derped it really badly there.
oh.
PlayStation Portal.
Don't even get the name wrong, mate.
You're.
You'll kick or something.
Oh my god, yeah. PlayStation Portal, okay? Not selling anywhere but Japan. Okay? Apparently we got that wrong. We got that bit wrong. How did we get that bit wrong? I was
We
a
also
wholly
got.
unoriginal one. Like,
What else did we get wrong, Gav?
what else
Its
we do got wrong? Oh
usefulness.
yeah, latent. We don't understand. Apparently, we don't understand that you can just remove a 100% latency, and don't have to worry about hops, and you can get a 5 megabytes a second or 15 megabytes a second up and down on a plane. What the fuck? Have you
Mate,
used plane
people,
Wi-Fi? It's crap.
it's shite.
I spent money and I flew to Florida and I got ripped off for Wi-Fi. I really did. It was shit.
Part of their arguments are they're going to use it on a
No,
plane
right. So
which
no,
has shit Wi-Fi to start with, and if everyone connects to it, you haven't got the bandwidth to do it much more than check Facebook. Let's be honest.
yeah, you can do a couple of internet searches.
So I use the free Wi-Fi when I'm going on the train into London. It's no good for anything other than surfing Facebook. You can't watch a YouTube video, and that doesn't require a huge amount of bandwidth. Let's be honest. The more people that are on that Wi-Fi, the worse it gets. So these people, they're arguing and shouting from the rooftops, getting all their knickers in a twist.
You don't understand the culture, and I'm like, really? They're like RPGs. It's like I've just. This was just some madness we had to deal with. One person was quite reasonable. Yeah, I'm buying this so when my kids are watching some crap TV, I can play Call of Duty. Correct reply. That's a correct reply.
It's a great one.
It's just an opinion, for crying out loud. We can't. It's just madness. Utter madness, I tell you. And that's one of the reasons I looked at this, because so there is, but at the end of the day, the reason that they're like that, yeah, is that they're very passionate and they're very locked in, and it gives them a warm, fuzzy feeling inside.